This is the last session of first chapter, that is reproduction in organisms. Events in sexual reproduction. We have already studied about pre-fertilization events. In previous session, we have already studied about pre-fertilization events, which comprises of gametogenesis, including sexuality in organisms, cell division during gamete formation, and also gamete transfer. We have also thrown light on aspects like fertilization events, including external fertilization and internal fertilization. Dear student, in this session, we have to specifically focus on zygote formation and embryogenesis. What are the post-fertilization events? Events in sexual reproduction after the formation of zygote. After the formation of zygote, whatever the events takes place known as post-fertilization events. The term zygote derived from Greek word zygotos. Zygotos means join or yolk. It is nothing but fertilized egg. Zygote is nothing but it is a fertilized egg. Zygote formation is the universal feature of all sexually reproducing organisms. In the sense, all sexually reproducing organisms possess the phenomena that is zygote formation. That is why zygote formation is known as it is universal phenomena of all sexually reproducing organisms. Dear student, in organisms with external fertilization, remember those organisms which possess external fertilization, in which what happens, zygote is formed in external medium. But in case of those organisms exhibiting internal fertilization, in which what happens, zygote is formed inside the body of the organism. Then zygote is a vital link between one generation and next generation. Dear student, zygote acts as a important link, vital link between one generation to the next generation. Dear student, on the basis of development of zygote, animals can mainly classified into two types. One type of animals are known as oviparous. These are animals which lay fertilized or unfertilized eggs in the external medium, and the young ones hatch out of it. Those animals which lay fertilized or unfertilized eggs in the external medium are known as oviparous. For example, fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds. Dear student, fertilized eggs covered by hard calcareous shell. Here, in case of oviparous, the eggs are enveloped by hard calcareous shell, and these eggs are laid in safe place. Then another type of animals known as viviparous. Viviparous animals. These are animals where zygote develop into young ones inside the body of the female organisms. These are the animals in which what happens, zygote develop into young ones inside the body of the female organisms known as viviparous. For example, humans, monkeys and cows. Dear student, let us consider one of the most important phenomena in sexual reproduction, that is embryogenesis. What actually mean by the embryogenesis? It is the development of the embryo from the zygote. Development of the embryo from the zygote is known as embryogenesis. During this, what happens? Zygote divides mitotically to produce a mass of cells. Here, zygote undergoes mitotic division and results in the formation of mass of cells. These mass of cells on differentiation forms specialized tissues and organs to form an organism. This is how the zygote finally leads in the formation of an organism. In flowering plants, the post-fertilization events include the development of zygote into embryo. So, development of zygote into embryo is one of the post-fertilization event in case of flowering plants. Then, primary endosperm cell into endosperm. Primary endosperm cell into endosperm. Then ovules into seeds. Ovary into a fruit with a thick fruit wall called pericarp. Here, ovary develops into fruit and the resulting fruit possesses thick wall around itself and is known as pericarp. Then finally sepals, petals and stamens fall.